Road was empty. No buildings, no honking, no traffic jams. Just a fresh breeze lighting up the moment. Valeria asked, "When will we reach our destination?" Reed replied, "In a couple of hours." From the back seat, Thing complained, "Why do we have to drive through the canyon?" Reed, ever the scientist, explained that he wanted to visit Meteor Crater in Winslow. Reports mentioned pre-solar grains in the ground, showing odd magnetic signatures, and that was enough to catch his attention. Susan smiled. "You owe me $10, Ben." A confused Reed looked back. "What?" Johnny laughed. They had a bet to see if you'd turn this vacation into a science trip. An hour later, they arrived at Meteor Crater. Reed immediately got to work, asking Franklin to use his powers to get the grains out of the ground. They took the meteor fragment back to their cabin. It was a quiet and dark night. Everyone was exhausted. Everyone except Reed. He stayed up studying the pre-solar grains and cosmic dust. The next day, the group split up. Ben and Alicia went hiking. Johnny headed to a saloon. Valeria and Susan went kayaking. Only Reed and Franklin remained in the cabin. But soon something strange began to happen. While climbing, Ben noticed his rocky skin starting to peel. He thought it was an allergic reaction, so he and Alicia hurried back to the cabin. But even in the cabin, something weird was happening. Reed kept seeing Franklin everywhere, as if he was multiplying. But when Reed confronted him, Franklin had no idea what he was talking about. Susan and Valerina were also having a tough time. Her one eye completely vanished, and Valerina was struggling to speak. When Ben and Alicia finally returned, the cabin itself seemed to be squeezing. Ben saw Reed melting, literally, like ice cream. Reed explained, "The meteor they brought back was contaminated. The topsoil came from the planet Spire, a world drenched in cosmic radiation. This was all a setup." Ben, peeling another piece of stone from his chest, asked, "What's happening to the cabin?" Reed looked grim. "It's Franklin. He's being affected too. He's the one twisting the cabin." Susan's voice broke through the chaos. "Reed! Reed!" Reed steps out from the cabin and explains everything. They started arguing. Susan accused him of destroying their vacation, and possibly their lives. Reed defended himself, saying he wanted to understand who they are and how biologically they work. Susan shifts her attention to Valerina, who was acting like a toddler, and went inside the cabin. Reed followed her. "We're leaving. Everyone, out." Outside, Reed and Ben found Franklin. "Where's the car?" Reed demanded. Franklin mutters, I moved it." To Trappist 1, Reed froze. "That's 39.6 light years away." Suddenly, Alicia screamed. Reed and Ben rushed in, only to find everyone falling apart, literally disintegrating. Johnny burst in, flames blazing, with the sheriff behind him. The Fantastic Four were dying, losing hope, losing form, losing everything. Out of nowhere, Franklin and Valeria show up in a creepy form. They didn't feel good, so they decided to put their heads together. Reed realized the answer. "Franklin, bond with everyone. Manipulate our biology on the molecular level. Valeria and I will guide you with everyone's genetic sequences." Miles away, the mad thinker, the one who orchestrated it all, launched a missile to finish them off. But the Fantastic Four recovered just in time. They tracked him down, confronted him directly, and silenced him for a moment. At the end of the day, Reed turned to his family. "Sorry, I ruined the trip." End of the story.